pockets of resistance all around the planet. We've been fighting a long time. If you're listening to this, you are not alone. You are the resistance.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to touch base with you real quick. Let you know, I didn't drop the video last night. Had to go back and revamp it a little bit, and it was gonna be on YouTube, but it kind of started going in a different direction, so I had to deviate from that, and so now it's on Rumble. It's on Rumble now, and I just kind of want to get that kind of update so that everybody know, hey, go ahead, go over to Rumble, okay? But also, I want to touch on a couple things real quick while I had you here. Let you know, hey, the video's up on Rumble. Go ahead down to the description box, click that, boom, 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 you get it. Now, a couple things, people, I want to address with a couple of subs. One is just cliche. Somebody said, well, why are you posting the same video again? Oh, why? We already seen it. Like, I addressed it in the comments, and it's not a shot at you, okay? So I don't want you to think that, I believe it was D. Margaret or something like that. But I'm not addressing at you, but I want you guys to understand it's a method to the madness. And I reiterate this now. It's not to get subs, okay? Those videos that I posted detour you over to the other channel. Those get very, very few views and never any subs, okay? I get negative subs from those videos because people do not come and watch them, and the rate of decline on the channel overall is always going down because YouTube's always removing subscribers for no reason. They just remove them. Just like some of you talk about, well, I don't get a notification. Somebody, I had to resubscribe to your channel. Yeah, you didn't unsubscribe. They're unsubscribing you. They're removing the likes. They're removing the videos. They're removing the notifications. They're doing that. Okay, so me being the truther that I am, I have to take evasive measures, extreme measures, in order to get the message out. So when I do things, it's a method to the madness, like I explained in the comments. They said something about, well, I seen the video, this, that, and other. Well, that's great. You won amongst 51,000 on my channel. That's not including the however many will be getting the shared video. Okay, now you talk about millions upon billions of people that don't get the information at all. Okay, and some of you are fortunate that you've gotten the message, and the way you've gotten the message and found my channel is by some of the methods that I've implemented, including putting videos up over and over again so that people get it. Then one of your friends or family members, boom, will share it with you because they got it. Okay, so no, it's not necessarily for you, but people got to be more considerate about others that are in need of the information. Okay, so that is why I do it the way that I do it. Okay, but aside from that, another sub had mentioned about how their family members and loved ones and stuff that they were going through, and how they've been really going through it or whatnot. Not addressed it in the video that I put out this on Rumble, but like I was explaining to her, yeah, it's unfortunate. We got so many people. Like, there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be lost, guys. It's a lot of people. The damage is done, and what people have to understand is what I keep telling you guys. If you go to tell the folks that are supposed to protect you and be looking out for your best interests, you go to tell them what's going on, what happened, and you tell them something that's damaging and hurting and killing people and this, that, and other, and they do nothing. What does that mean? You understand what I mean? What does that mean? Like, there's plenty of information, guys. We're not we're not rocket scientists. We're not mathematicians. Well, I'm not, and we're not necessarily, the medical census or anything like that. We don't have all the information, but there's enough information out there. I mean, even from the military and everything else, that's pointing to, the dangerous effects of taking the walk, okay, of people walking. And the fact that it's not been addressed and they're still pushing forward, if they're not trying to help you, or they're not trying to stop something that's doing harm to you, then what does it mean? Okay? What does that mean? Like I told you, we behind enemy lines. We are at war. And the people that you are losing, these are casualties of war. You understand what I mean? This is casualties. We got to start looking at it for what it is. Okay? Dr. Simone Gold is a prisoner of war. Okay? Just like the truthers that have came forward and they lost their lives or whatnot. Those are casualties of war, guys. Like I said, we ain't behind enemy lines. Like, it can't get no more realer than that, man. I mean, it is what it is at this point, man. We all are going, guys. We all are subject to lose people, you know. And some of us, like, I don't know if I'll be here through the duration of this whole battle. I don't know. You know, I would hope so. You know, I hope I would live to, you know, see the better side of this. But it's quite possible, guys. We don't know the effects that this stuff could have on us. You know, from the shedding aspect and things. We don't know what that's gonna do, right? So it's time for us to kind of, you know, realize and recognize, and, you know, guys, come to your own peace. Like I say, come to your own peace about what's to come. All right. Understand that there is some hard times and stuff that very well might be right around the corner. Okay. They said those in power, if they're not trying to help you, they basically, you telling them what's going on, what's being done and how it's affecting you, then obviously they're trying to kill you. Okay, they obviously are trying to kill you. Okay, and at this point, guys, some of us have avoided that first wave. I talked to y'all before about waves. It's waves in war. There's waves. They send the ground forces in after they send the aerial attack, and they got the different ships and stuff to attack by sea. They come in with the weapons and things. So yeah, I just want to hit on that, man, and put that out here because it's becoming more apparent. Somebody asked about a memorial. And I talked about, I was gonna do a memorial video with you guys. If anybody had family members, friends they wanted to put up, we started to collect some data and collect some profiles for some people, but we didn't get around to it. But somebody asked me would I make a video that just kind of just ran with everybody, every video regarding the people that basically have passed away, that were casualties to this, and how heart-wrenching that would be, as it already has been. Like, I put those in there, man, because people need to see it, man. Like, those people need to be remembered, man. They need to be avenged, okay? Like, these folks did not have died in vain. I look at those videos, man, and you know, like, I'm a sentimental person, you know, and those videos, they touch me too, just like they touch y'all. If you're a caring person, got a heart, man, how could you not care about somebody that you know, just living a peaceful life, and you know, ain't nothing going on. They just living their life, doing what they think is necessary. Like, a lot of these people, like I said, they died in their sleep. When I say died in their sleep, I'm not talking about the fact that, yeah, they had they actually did. Some of them actually were in the bed. I'm talking about the fact that people died without knowing the stuff that we know. They died unaware of what's going on. They walked into the slaughterhouse. You know what I'm saying? Some people walked into the slaughterhouse and they pretty much died in their sleep. You know, we were able to wake up out of our slumber. That's why a lot of us have not died. That's why a lot of us are okay today. You understand what I mean? So a lot of people have actually died in their sleep. Okay, it's unfortunate, man, but it's casualties of war, and we gotta realize we at war, and there's going to be casualties. There's going to be more casualties. We're gonna see some. Maybe some of us, some that's close to you. You know, some of the people that's in the chat and everything. Some of them may not be here based off the casualties of war. All right, how this stuff is gonna turn, I don't know. But you gotta anticipate that this is what it's gonna be. And we got to prepare ourselves, like I said, mentally, emotionally, all that. Prepare yourself. I did put some clips in there talking about how Hollywood is pretty much ran by certain things, like you got the Alphabet Boys that run that, and how they the movies. I always put the stuff in the movies, man. The clips from the movies, because the movies depict and detail everything that we are dealing with today. It's not science fiction, guys. It's not. I know people want to believe, oh, that's sci-fi, whatever. It's not. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all, wake up. I put clips in there so you can see what's going on. A lot of it, man, is being pushed over like it is sci-fi, so people won't believe it, and then people have a hard time accepting it and in the real reality. But I put everything in there that kind of ties so much together, man. I did leave a piece out, man. I might play it in here. I'm trying to think if I can get away with it. Like, I got to be careful. I missed a piece or two. The Rudolph Steiner piece where he was talking about disconnecting people from their soul. Like, that's an important piece. And I told you that a lot of people have been disconnected from their soul. They've been disconnected from their higher self. They're disconnected from the spirituality. They've been disconnected intentionally. This was done at birth. People have been done like this in many ways. Not just before, but they've been disconnected now. People being disconnected from spirituality. And it's not just that, guys. It's not just that. It's the fact that a lot of people, man, they never had time to assess what was going on around them, because they were vibrating low to begin with. Okay, vibrating low enough to where they're easily distracted, and they never was able to raise their consciousness. So I said to raise your consciousness. Those that have raised their consciousness, man, you've been spurred. Okay, whether you got witness to but from me or from somebody else, your consciousness been raised to a point where you was able to avoid the catastrophic disasters that's coming or that have came. All right, so anywho, guys, I gotta tread lightly, because I say wrong things, and it's all bad, so we trying to navigate this next couple of weeks so I can get back on the right track, if you understand what I mean. But anywho, guys, I just wanted to put that information out there. Like I said, the video is available on Rumble. If you haven't had a chance to catch it, go catch it. I couldn't put it up. I might try to do an edited version. I've been thinking about trying to do edited versions where I only put stuff that can play on YouTube. I've been thinking about that, and then doing what should be an explicit version, or the Rumble rated version. Put that on Rumble, right? So that y'all can kind of get a preview, and then if you want to see the stuff that I had to leave out, you can always go to Rumble and watch the full extended version. So I'm looking at doing that. But anywho, guys, I want to thank everybody that's been in the Telegram and everything, that's been distributing information as well, and helping everybody to understand what's happening. If you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, guys. I put the link in the description. Follow me on the Instagram, if you have Instagram. I'm on TRUTHSOCIAL as well. Okay, if you got any of those specific social media platforms, then make sure you follow me on there. It's one more that I'm on. I can't think of it right now. I do have a podcast, but I haven't been using that lately. I haven't been using the podcast. Also, if anybody wants to donate, I appreciate it. Those that have donated, man, you don't know how much I really appreciate you guys that have looked out and actually considered the fact that it's a lot of work that goes into putting in these videos together. Sometimes days, but I appreciate those that have looked out. Aside from that, man, y'all make sure you checking on your folks. Okay, like I said, check on your folks, man. Like I told you before, a lot of them are not gonna say nothing. They're gonna swallow their pride. They rather not swallow their pride. I take that back. They don't want to swallow their pride because of what it means. Okay, like, people are gonna have a hard time accepting the fact that they pretty much walked into, some mess. Like, nobody wants to accept that. Like, that's a tough thing. That's a tough pill to swallow, man. And pretty much the implications behind it, man, it's devastating. It's devastating. But anywho, y'all be safe, man. I'll catch y'all on the next video.
There are pockets of resistance all around the planet. We've been fighting a long time.